Hello, Monster Bound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 12 of my Wood Elf campaign. Now, I know what you're thinking. We should have started with this battle. We're not going to, because I found no matter what I do, I can't win, basically. Even if I defeat this army, there are 7 stacks of troops hanging around the Reichland. 7 fucking Imperial armies. And that's too many armies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to auto-resolve this. And to be honest, I'm okay with that. And I am going to take the money, because God knows I'll need it. And can I reach here? I don't think I can. But we're going to run and hide. Effectively. Because we're actually in quite a significant amount of fucking trouble. We're at war with Karak Norn, Karak Ziflin, Wissenland and the Empire. The Empire, as I've said before, they've got 5 other stacks out here somewhere. They just appear out of the fog of war. I don't know where they came from. We've got Karak Norn, who are hanging around. We've also got an army from... Is this... Oh, that's Karak... No, okay. Karak Norn have 2 armies hanging around, which is less than ideal. Wissenland around here somewhere. Karak Ziflin are moving on Karak buffed up. Basically, we're surrounded, and we don't have enough armies to fight them off. So, I think I'm going to have to... Do I get some more... Could get more treekin. Don't think I have the time, to be honest. Would like to get some. But I mean this army is I think I might lose this. I think there's too many. There's literally just too many armies and I don't have enough stuff, and frankly I don't know where I'm going to get the amber anyway. I mean I could go for it. Screw it. It might be the only thing that's going to save me, so we'll do that. At the same time, maybe we want some... Fuck it, dryads, yep, whatever.
How can I assist you?
Well, you can assist me by recruiting as many units as you can find.
To your request.
Screw it, it's a case of survival, so get that.
Lord of the Forest.
And Orion, if they do attack, you're going to have to run away. Val, Nal, you are going to take Violent Delights, sure. And then... you... Give it a shot. Failed, but at least you didn't die, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Doton, you're going to have to come back here. Basically, we just need everyone at Athel-Loren. I'm glad I didn't decide to go visit... Okay, that's fine. Good. I'm glad I didn't go visit the Tomb Kings, because otherwise I'd be in quite a significant amount of trouble right now. I was hoping to do some Thrones of Britannia, but I found that the replays are janked, basically. The replays in Total War aren't so much replay. Oh, there's Wissenland. Replays of the battle. They are the battle replayed with your same moves. Now, obviously, if things are a little bit off, then the moves you made don't correspond to what actually happens in the replay, which is the case in Thrones of Britannia, in which I keep losing battles in the replay that I won in the actual campaign. So I've had to not do that. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to defend that, so that's gone. Okay, good. So Dido is fine. Good, good. Okay, we're going to have to run away. And also, Orion's going to die in 2 turns?
Your words and
And we're going to have Old Smokey come out of retirement once again. Hello, Overside. You are ending your... Oh, good. Yeah, so Orion's going to go down soon, and he's, of course, my strongest character, which is double win. So, good. Fantastic. Settlement lost the vaults. Yes, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it happened. Okay, good. Orion's back in Athel-Loren. Durthu, you're recruiting for a couple of turns. Eric, you're going to go to the Oak of Ages and protect it, because it has the crappiest garrison out of all my settlements, and otherwise my settlements are just going to have to hold on to themselves, because we've got no one to send to help. Brilliant. Findol, would you like an elven steed? You've got one. Congrats. Money-wise, we're actually looking okay. Bloody amazing. Can't recruit with you. Can we recruit with you? We could potentially recruit from the global recruitment. Maybe we'll get it's going to take 4 turns. That's way too long. Findle.
Can I offer assistance?
Yes, you can. Just get some Glade Guard, buddy. Just anything. Anything. Okay, that's looking fine. We get the wine steward's cellar. I mean, it would be nice if Daith could help, but currently Daith is I don't think, is he even laying siege? He's laying siege with his 2 friends over here. And frankly, Daith, could you come home, Daith? I just think that maybe you'd be a little bit more useful defending the forest that is currently riddled with dwarves, which is just the worst. Okay, can we block this army? Give it a shot. Failure again. Never mind. Doden. I want to know what the Empire's doing.
I'll ignore that.
How many frickin' Reichsguard do you need?
I will not
That's
obey.
too many Reichsguard. You don't need that many. That's just silly. You've got a problem. Seek help, man.
Guardian of the Deepwood.
Okay, Doten. Wait, have we got 2 Dotens?
Defender of...
Oh, that's Doden. Sorry, Doten. I got you and Doden mixed up. And Dido. Catra, you can have block army, because that actually might come in quite useful.
Proud son of Athel-Loren.
Durthu. You've maxed your army out. That's sort of okay, I guess. Do I want Deepwood Scouts? I guess better than... Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. We'll get some tree monsters. I would like to get a dragon if possible, but frankly at this point it's just going... Oh my god, here they come. No, it's fine. They're going elsewhere. Good. And we're at war with the dwarves as well, which is just fantastic, because they're certainly not the strongest faction at the moment. I've made a terrible mistake. Never mind, we'll do our best. And... I mean, that is actually... Could we actually win this? I'm just going to auto-resolve it. I think the auto-resolve is way too kind to me, to be honest. I think the Wood Elves have a ridiculously high auto-resolve chance. For some reason. Okay, so we lost Zarak. To be honest, all the outposts are sort of gonna die, I think. But that's just life. Right. Are you within... You're not in range.
Glade Lord, at your service.
Problem is, you're still in range of... mining camp. Okay. You're still in range of the Oak of Ages, so I don't want to move
The forest is whispering.
assault units. You've got a 10% chance of success, 11 chance of being wounded.
Locking
Yeah, whatever.
pathways. Protector of the forest.
But you know what? You could assault units. That could help.
God King.
Alright, Orion, you're looking a little bit better. I would like some treekin. We do have the amber for it. I mean, we're going to lose... I'm fairly sure we shouldn't be spending amber on this, but... At this point, whatever. Maybe we could get a dragon. Oh, a dragon. Having a dragon. And I need some more spearmen, but we can't get spearmen here. So we'll get some dryads, because sure, why not?
Lord of the Asra.
I might get rid of Val now, because... I mean, well, magic's useful. I feel like I've got too many missile units in this army. Maybe I'll get rid of one of the Glade Guard. Let's get rid of you. More dryads. I think I need a better front line, to be honest. Ideally, no one ever hits the front line, but it, you know, definitely probably will happen.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Right. You need to die. Which is why Dirthu's coming down. How long before winter? 1 turn. Absolutely friggin' amazing.
I live to serve Eevi.
We do have research, so let's get... oh, we can get 4 amber here. Let's get Cleansing Fire then. Adios Fire will cleanse the land.
Lord of the Glade.
Guarding.
We need to clean these dwarves out. And we're going to lose Paravon. Although... Nah. That does mean they are right next to Waterfall Palace as well. Oh, he's just raided it. Okay, fine. Oh my good grief. I haven't even seen Carl yet. Okay. Interception. Am I going to intercept those? Oh my fuck. Knights of the Flame are dead. Doesn't really affect me either way, but it's good to know. Well, I don't like that. I think the Skaven are going to stab me in the back. I know that's... I mean, shouldn't really be a surprise.
How can I assist you?
Well, let's see. Orion, where's Old Smoky? There he is. Found him. He's up. I mean, technically there are better lords we could have, but it's Old Smoky. We can't not have him. Orion's an architect. Good. Orion is dead. That's not great. A brutal business. More weapon damage. Fine. And the dwarves have wandered off, which is fine, I guess. We could maybe take deep Karak Norn, but on the other hand, that garrison is just too big to take, so we won't be doing that. Maybe we could do it together. On the other hand, there is this army over here. Oh, you're still recruiting that dragon. But I do want a dragon. Maybe I could hit Grimhold? And the garrison there is relatively small in comparison. So we're going to strike back.
What do you need?
While we're doing that, Irario, you're going to go into King's Glade. Findle, you're going to the Oak of Ages. We're going to get the Amber Grove there. And there. Elven Healer's Hut. Casualty replenishment rate would be quite nice, but I just don't think I can afford it right now. I was going to get... Ooh, we can... We do have one amber. We could potentially get a Treeman. What a Treeman? Or Durthu's Wargrove. An ancient Treeman. I do quite like that idea. Might maybe get rid of the Deepwood Scouts. I quite like the Sisters of Thorn. The Moonwings are useful for hunting down artillery. And Valnal is... Yeah, well, magic is... I don't really want to get rid of anything here. Except maybe the Deepwood Scouts, who are all... I mean, they're kind of useful. But they're sort of like rubbishy Way Watchers, so... Screw it, gone. And we're getting a Treeman. He's only going to take one turn to recruit. Nice. It's a bit of a weird army, but I'll go with it. Over here we probably want to get the Way Watcher's Perch, and we are running out of money as well. Fantastic, it's a good combination. Too many enemies, running out of money. It's all good. Can we just assault that?
I will slow them.
Don't think so.
Okay, that's looking a little bit more pleasant. Assault units, yes. Oh good, and there's Avaland as well, because you know, when it rains it pours. Oh, the Empire. Oh, there's more Empire troops coming from the south as well. So we're completely surrounded. Brilliant. This is going very well. Oh my god, this is... Yeah, well, Paravon's dead, so here on move. Doden. Oh, and more Avalon troops there. And even more there. Excellent. Excellent. We've got an office slot available. Which... Oh, who could go there? Dada. Dada, you're up. Who likes us? Not many people. Carcassonne.
I am Morgiana, Fey Enchantress of Bretonia.
Trade agreement? Do you want to give me... Oh. Whoa, hang on. Trade agreement, military alliance, and...
Dark are these times.
Come on. Come on, Faye, give me some monies. Just 500.
If you desire it.
I do. Thanks very much. I will go with that. So that's going to give us a little bit more money because we're trading, which is very nice. And, yeah, I mean, I can only see 5 stacks of troops from that view. Plus, of course, I suspect the Skaven are about to attack us as well, because, sure, why not? I mean, that's pretty Skaven behaviour, kicking with someone when they're down. But we should get that dragon next, well, in 2 turns. And then we'll have a dragon. Everyone loves dragons. Okay, what the friggin' hell are they? I mean, a couple of episodes I was complaining I didn't know who to attack, so at least now I could literally attack in almost any direction and hit someone that hates me. No, not Mornington Crescent. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is lay siege to Karak Norn and then move Old Smoky over to assist. We should be able to take it then. Dave, can you just... Thank you. Right, now you can come back and sodding help me. Useless bugger. I mean, at least I have a friend in Carcassonne, but to be honest, for Carcassonne, it's probably not a good idea to be my friend, because... yeah. Okay, one more turn for the dragon. We've got a mission issue. They want us to kill him. They'll give us some amber. I mean, that's not looking overly likely. I'll level with you. Right, one more turn there. Dido has got a skill point. We're definitely going to pop that in. Ooh, maybe speed. Let's go for Tempered Rigor. I was tempted by the speed, but I think we're going to have to... Well, I'm a little bit worried about this. What the hell are you? Wolfkin? Frenzy, Bleed, Unbreakable. Lovely. An entire army of unbreakable, shirtless lunatics. Just what I need. So I think we're going to move up here. I think the reason I'm getting lag is because there's so many armies on the map. That's my suspicion. So basically, I think this particular selection of mods was probably a bad idea. Oh well, lesson learned. In the meantime, I think we're okay with all that. Maybe I could get some more units here. Eternal Wardens. They are very expensive, so maybe I'll just get some Eternal Guard. Let's get that. And then... You know what, let's get some Wildwood Rangers, because they do have armor piercing. And then Iraro has kind of got a pretty, actually, melee-heavy army, which I'm kind of okay with. Do I give him the Cult of the Blood Queen as well? Well, we'll see. I'll think about it. And in the meantime, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Okay. Doton, I want you to keep an... Right, go up here. And then Catra, you're coming down here. I need early warning. I need to know where the enemy is, and how many of them there are, and when they're likely to try and kill me. Paravon can stay a wreck.
Guardian of the deep wood.
Now, if the Empire isn't ready, I don't think they've invaded yet. In which case, I will move Old Smoky over to assist Durthu. And we should be able to take Karak Norn, potentially. It'll probably be quite a hard nut to crack. Plus, we've got an Empire army heading to us from the south as well, so that's fun. Wait, who did you assassinate my waist? Oh, you little shit. It's fine, we got this. No problem. I'm not in no way panicking right now. This is all under control. Okay, good. I mean, at least I'm bringing the entire Warhammer world together, because everyone hates my guts. Fine, they've stolen my technology, they've assassinated one of my agents, and we failed a mission, and the Age of Discovery. Lovely. The raging sea god Stromfeld has gone missing, perhaps blown too far south by the arcane tempest that is consuming the world. With his absence, the great ocean is becalmed. The denizens of the world sense an opportunity. It is now no longer for the elves to dominate the seas alone. Other powers seek to ply the oceans, hunt for treasures, and expand their empires abroad. However, they must not mistake a calm sea for a safe one. There are still countless dangers lurking in the deeps. All major port owners have become known to each other via diplomacy. That's lovely. Okay.
I refuse.
You cannot... Well, I think marching you can't reach us. So, can we... We're going to go there, and then we're going to hit Karak Norn. Right. They have a lot of artillery, but we've got a dragon, and also Durthu's Wargrove and Durthu. So, I think we got this. We just have to kick the gate in and kill everyone inside. No problem. The last march of the Ents. Until the next one, obviously, because there's going to be a fair few more. In goes Durthu and the Treekin. We have Old Smoky and the Durthu's Wargrove, who are 4 treemen in 1 unit. Off they go. And our archers are laying down withering fire on the dwarves currently defending the walls.
Get that old stuff.
And, you know, doing some fair damage, I think. The Dryads and our Eternal Guard are heading for the walls because there's not much else for them to do, so I guess I'm just going to throw them on the walls and see what happens. Basically, they can keep some of the missile units busy, then all the more the better. And Durthu and the Treekin are going to smash down the wall for me. So basically, we've got Team Wood, who are the Treemen. We've got Durthu, we've got Old Smoky, the Durthu's Wargrove and the Treekin. They're going to kick in the gate. Then we've got the Dryads and Eternal Guard who are taking the walls. And then we've got our archers who are, well, archering, I guess. But we also have Team Wings who are currently heading around behind the enemy army to try and deal with their missile units. We've got the Forest Dragon and the Moon Wings. Now the Forest Dragon is going to be very useful in this battle. I mean, he gets MVP times a million because he just is that useful. So we're laying down a little bit of Withering Fire, and the Dragon is going to charge in and start messing up some of this artillery, because the less artillery they have, the better for us. Some of our units have reached the wall, and they're now climbing up. We're being supported by fire, and Durthu's managed to smash the gate in pretty quickly, actually. Good job, Durthu. So Team Wood is currently now trying to break through into the city itself. There's old Smokey getting stuck in. Durthu just behind him. But there's a lot of dwarves. A lot of dwarves. Just swarming. They're all over the place. And our poor Dryads not doing so well on the walls, struggling a little bit, it's fair to say. Eternal Guard as well. I mean, we just don't have the armor piercing on these units. They are just not armor piercing enough. And Team Wood is pretty armor piercing, but their melee attack 44 to the dwarves. I mean, even the miners have sort of 50 odd melee defense. Means we're struggling to get our way through this sort of massive blob. The Dragon's currently eating some of the artillery, doing pretty well as well. They are currently firing on the Dryads that are on the wall. That's not a major issue, to be honest, but I prefer to wipe them out if they can. The Dragon is doing fantastic work, already up to 30 kills. Good job. And the Moonwings sniping down the gyrocopters. Those gyrocopters not doing so well against the Moonwings. Taking a lot of damage there. And now the Dragon is required at the front gate, so we're going to try and break him off and get him over here, because a few breaths could really help at this point in time as we're struggling, again, continuing to struggle to break through this huge mob of dwarves currently just penning us in. And the walls not going much better. The dwarves are winning this fight. Even where we outnumber them, the armour is just so difficult to get through. Their armour and melee defence is just so stupidly high. However, at least disrupting a formation gives our archers time to... Archers, are you firing? I mean, some of them have actually run out of ammunition. So that's not so good. Obviously, if we had a Ryan, we'd be a little bit on the... We'd have a little bit more ammo, because he does have the ammo buff. But yeah, some of our units have run out of ammo. That's not great, because there's still a lot of dwarves to kill. Dragon has broken off. He's managed to rout the vast majority, or at least do a lot of damage to a lot of these artillery units. I don't think any of the artillery units are still firing. Maybe just the bolt thrower, who are currently trying to pick off the Moonwings. So Dragon is coming over to assist. Our units not doing so well on the walls. They're breaking now. A large concentration of dwarves on top of the gatehouse, and they're not. We just cannot dislodge them. Still penned in. We're still fighting, still penned in, not going so well. Thankfully, here comes the Dragon. And that certainly made an impact. That has single-handed... How many do... Jesus Christ. 193 kills. And now he's coming into the wall. Smashing through these Slayers. They may be Slayers, but they're not going to be able to stand up against a Dragon. Now that does mean that the number of dwarves facing us at the gate has dropped significantly, entirely because the Dragon exploded them. Team Wood I mean, they're doing fair work. 33 kills, 86 kills, 14 kills, but still, just not up to the dragon's standards. As you can see, the dragon is continuing to murder his way through dwarves left, right and centre. Suddenly, the wall's not looking so bad for us. Although it's certainly a very bloody affair. Huge numbers of corpses lying all over the place. The battle is currently in our favour, but our infantry are down, our ammo is pretty much spent. A lot of our units now completely out of ammo and just taking casualties from the towers. And our infantry have broken. It's literally just a dragon that's sort of pinning the dwarves in place, letting us turn the tide. He still has 2 breath attacks left as well. We are casting Earthblood repeatedly, everything we've got, just to heal up, because we've got a lot of units here, obviously with a lot of health. So casting Earthblood is going to heal them up. Not an awful lot, but anything, every little helps at this moment in time. Dragon is up in the air again. And there's a lot of dwarves up on the gatehouse here. That looks like a good target to me, doesn't it to you? I think it does. And again, an absolutely slaughtering attack there. 338 kills. Huge numbers of dwarves dead just from this dragon alone. I'm starting to think I need more sodding dragons. Like a lot more. We've managed to break through the gatehouse finally. But more dwarves swarming all over the place. That does mean that the Sisters of Thorn, who are currently hiding outside of the city, can get in. See huge numbers of dwarf corpses just littering the ground here. This is I'm starting to think this was a big mistake to attack the city. But what else can I do? These are my 2 best armies. I mean, the army and garrison aren't even that good for the dwarf side. It's mostly dwarf warriors. I'm struggling to kill them. Sisters of the Thorn currently engaged with some dwarf warriors. That's not ideal because these dwarf warriors are just tough as all balls. They are not going to go down. We're going to get out of that and hopefully lay down some fire. The dragon has pretty much cleared the wall for us, although for some reason my Waystalker, and I will was it Arist? Arist was originally assassinated. However, I did fight this battle once. I did win it. At the end of the battle it crashed, so I've had to replay the battle from the last auto-save, which would have been the beginning or the end of my last turn. So in that turn they tried to assassinate my my caster, Spellsinger woman, and failed, which means Asarist actually survived that fight. If it's any consolation, he's not going to survive this fight, so, swings and roundabouts. So they, I think I targeted their arrow attack at units on the wall, and they decided to climb up to do it, which was a bit stupid, but never mind. Oh yes, the Rune Priest was coming back for a fight, but they sniped him. He's now very much dead. Oh, he's an engineer, master engineer. So he's dead. Now the problem with these dwarves is, I mean, 1, they're not dying, and 2, they're not running away. That's both fairly bad things. The Wargrove, Durthu's Wargrove, have had enough. They've routed. They're now wandering around, not quite sure where to go. That does mean Durthu and Old Smoky are the only treemen left of Team Wood. A lot of the treekin have gone down as well, so Team Wood not looking in such good shape, I'll be honest. Yeah, only 2 treekin there, and I think 4 there, but they're routing. So the Sisters of Thorn, pretty much our only intact units. They're going to be chasing down some Quarrelers. Getting a good charge off there. Quarrelers taking a lot of damage, that's good. But we do have yet another unit of Thunderers. Is it Thunderers? Oh no, Dwarf Warriors, sorry. Dwarf Warriors now incoming. So Durthu's Wargrove is continuing to mill about. And, yep, thanks for that. That was Durthu's Lament, which managed to clip one of Durthu's Wargrove and completely missed the target of Dwarf Warriors, which was where it was aimed at. So nice work there. So Durthu's going to have to take on these Dwarf Warriors all by himself. He doesn't actually do an awful lot of damage. I mean, that's not particularly impressive. He does only have 52 melee attack though, so they've got 68 defense. In comes Val now. She's going to come and help. I think we've got old Smokey there as well, and the Treekin. So while the Sisters of the Thorn and Asserit, who is the Branch Wraith, they've got 2 Asserits. Yes, Asserit is the Waystalker and Asserit the Branch Wraith. So they're dealing with the Quarrelers. So they're almost down. That's good. And Durthu the Dragons come in to assist, thank God, because we need him. He's up to 469 kills now. I mean, the Dragon does have 80 melee attack, so he is fairly capable of killing quite a number of dwarves. I think, to be honest, he's probably the unit with the highest attack we have. So he's probably the only thing getting through their melee defense and armor. So those dwarves now going down. Now the dragon has arrived. So the dwarf army is pretty much defeated. Not much left of it. However, they do still have a couple of units of dwarf warriors still at the city centre, along with their rune lord. Dido has broken and is running on 127 health. Off he goes. The Sisters of the Thorn have managed to defeat the Quarrelers and they're now coming back to try and assist Durthu, who is currently looking... Where is he? Oh, he's broken. He's broken and is running. He's got 135 health left. That's not very much. He's being chased by dwarves. And he's currently stuck on a gate. That's not looking very good, is it? Uh-oh. Longbeards with great axes. Fortunately, they've just come, I think, to open the door for Durthu. So that's... One of them is just hitting his legs. So that's less than ideal. Durthu is going to be fine though. He will get away. Forest Dragon is up in the air again. We're moving everything. We've got all the archers who are out of ammunition. Everything we've got left for one final assault on the city centre. Durthu's managed to get out of the city. Still got 135 health, 101 health left, sorry, and is heading for the edge of the battlefield. Everything we've got left is now running down any last few remaining dwarves. If we can take the city centre, we should be fine. Should be. I mean, this is pretty close. A little bit too close. Ashen Hawks at the front, just cutting down some dwarf warriors, but they're not really the target. We need to take this city centre. As I say, they've got 2 units of dwarf warriors, still 100% health, and the rune lord, and there's another unit of longbeards who have cut off our escape. But to be honest, I'm more than happy for them to be back there. We're going to take the city centre, and hopefully they will be too late to retake it in time. They're only dwarf warriors. It shouldn't be this difficult. Jesus. Oh, in come the Sisters of the Thorn. Fairly good charge. Dwarves going everywhere. Dwarf warriors coming in to back them up. The dragon hits from the rear, sending dwarves flying everywhere into buildings. In come the Moonwings as well. Everything we've got Need to break through them as quickly as possible. And they're throwing the last few remaining crews at me, and they've still got the Rune Lord here. The victory point is still being controlled by Karak Norn. But I think it's moving in our direction. Durthu's Wargrove have returned to the fight. Durthu has returned to the fight actually as well, but with his 101 health, I think he's probably best staying off back there. Almost managed to break through. The plaza is now under our control. And I think these Longbeards are moving back to try and retake it, but they're going to be too slow. And the dragon up to almost 500 kills. And old Smokey, who has, I think he's up to, where is he? 37 kills. I mean, it's not great, is it? Really. Could be better. Everything we've got with a dragon, we're still struggling to break through the dwarven line. We're just sodding dwarf warriors. Imagine if this was iron breakers. I'd be screwed. God, I bloody love this dragon. Need more dragons. Remind me, get more dragons. We've managed to break through. We're in the city centre. We're taking it. 124. They do have some units coming back to the fight. Some dwarf warriors and those Longbeards. We're not going to let them get close enough though. These dwarves are looking quite battered, quite bloody. Dwarf Warrior is going to come charging into our rear, but we're not particularly worried about that because the city will soon be ours. Longbows with great weapons have managed to arrive, but they're a little bit too late. And there's not enough dwarves left to counter. I'm just going to throw everything we've got. That dragon is just a monster. And the city finally has fallen to us. Although, holy crap, did I lose a lot of elves and dryads. A lot of dryads. Jesus Christ! These were my best armies. I threw everything I had at them and I barely won. Okay. Good. So, need more dragon. To be honest, if I didn't have that fucking dragon, I think I would have lost that battle. Jesus. Fine. Okay. So, lost quite a few. Could raise it. On the other hand, maybe I need the replenishment. We do have an Empire army not far behind. Yeah, let's do that. So Dirtha got a Power Stone, and so did old Smokey, which is nice. I don't think they can quite reach. They can. Oh, only marching though. Good. That'll give us time to get the tits out of here. In the meantime, let's grab casualty replenishment. Will be very useful. Yes, let's grab that. I'm not sure we're going to be able to hold this. Let's get a world route path as well. And what's your army like? You've got Demigriff Knights. Fabulous. And Reichsguard. And Mortars. And fine. On the other hand, we do have our Forest Dragon, who is just amazing. And we will get some replenishment. And we do have 2 armies here. Which is, well, I say 2 armies. The remnants of 2 armies. And Dirthu has a skill point. So let's... kind of feel like Dirthu probably needs... Oh, well, yeah, movement, obviously, is going to be pretty good. And Azrit, you are going to have Mystifying Miasma. That's what we're going to go with there. Do we recruit any units? I don't think. I think we're just going to have to run away again. I think we've managed to take Karak Norn for all the good that's done us.
No.
In hindsight, probably a bad idea. To be fair, the Auto-Resolve was against me, and considering how friendly the Auto-Resolve is to Wood Elves, and a thing that is not counted in my favour is probably going to be an incredibly difficult battle. Oh well, there we go. So everything is going tits up. Fantastic. That's all the time we've got for this episode, so I'm going to have to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.